Have you ever looked at your life and thought, why am I working so hard but never actually moving forward? It happens to way more people than you think, and it usually comes down to a few habits that feel normal but quietly keep you stuck in the rat race. These habits don't feel dangerous. They don't feel dramatic, but they drain your money, your time, and your freedom. So today we're breaking down 5 of the biggest ones so you can avoid them and finally start getting ahead. Habit 1 is spending based on emotion instead of intention. Most of us buy things because of how we feel in the moment. We buy when we're stressed. We buy when we're bored. We buy because we feel like we deserve something. And before we know it, our spending has nothing to do with what we actually value. Emotion-based spending might be the number one reason people with totally normal incomes stay stuck. The fix is simple. Slow down and ask yourself one question before you buy anything. Does this move me closer to freedom or farther away? If you hesitate even for a second, you already know the answer. Habit 2 is depending on only one source of income. This is one of the biggest traps in modern life. The average person has one paycheck, one job, one boss, one point where everything can fall apart. If that income stops, the entire structure of their life collapses with it. That is what it means to be trapped in the rat race. Freedom starts when you build even one small income stream outside your job. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to exist. Extra income is protection, it is leverage, and it is the beginning of getting your time back. Habit 3 is choosing convenience over discipline. This one is sneaky because convenience feels harmless. Food delivery, same-day shipping, buy now, pay later, small upgrades. All these little choices add up fast. The truth is, most people don't overspend because of big purchases. They overspend because of tiny decisions they make without thinking. Convenience costs money, discipline creates space, and that space is where your financial freedom grows. Habit 4 is never leveling up your skills. A lot of people work for years, but they never develop abilities that increase their value. They stay in the same job with the same responsibilities at the same income. When your skills stop growing, your income stops growing. And once your income stops growing, you're stuck trading time for money until your energy runs out. You don't need 10 new skills. You just need one that increases your earning power. Something the market values. Something that lets you break out of the ceiling that's been holding you down. Habit 5 is putting off freedom for later. Most people tell themselves they'll work on their finances once things calm down. Once the holidays pass, once they get a raise, once the kids get older. But life never slows down. Waiting for the perfect moment is exactly how people look up 20 years later and realize nothing changed. The people who escape the rat race do one thing differently. They decide that freedom matters now, not someday. They set a target. They calculate what it costs to buy back their time. And they start building income that moves them toward that number. Freedom isn't something you earn at retirement. It's something you build in real time with real decisions. Here's the truth. You don't need a higher income to change your life. You need better habits. These 5 habits are the difference between feeling like you're drowning and feeling like you're finally in control. If you start fixing even one of them, your entire financial direction changes. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which habit you're going to work on first. Thanks for listening. This video is for education and entertainment only and is not financial advice.